Hello. Hi, everyone. It is Friday and it's raining here in Circleville, Ohio. But it's a beautiful, pleasant day. And I'm so glad to see you all, my family and friends that's so supportive of me. I'm so happy about that. You guys, I want to say thank you for the subscribers that I have. I am so happy about that. I've been blushing the whole time about it. I know everything takes time, and I'm in for the long run. So, God damn it, I'm gonna paint anyway. So I feel good, and I hope you all do too. You are tuned in with Painting with the Goddess. Everyone, I am Dorothy Hopkins, aka Fatima Anuk Sanamun Anatolia, and I am a YouTuber, influencer, and you're here with me painting. Last week, you guys, I was talking about different paint brushes, expensive versus inexpensive. And I have some to show you here. This set here, this come from Walmart, and it's very inexpensive, but you get a variety pack of sponges, small brushes. You see what I mean? The sponge, it fell out, but just bear with me, guys. The sponges, flat brushes, all different varieties, as I say, but they're inexpensive and they work just as well. Then someone asked me a question on Amazon about the acrylic paint set that I ordered from there. And they asked me, I thought it was an odd question, but hey, to each his own. Whatever floats your boat. But they asked me, now this is acrylic paint, which is I think oil based. Actually, it don't say really, but it's acrylic paint. They asked me, is the oil in the paint already, or do they gonna have to go to the store and purchase some? It stunned me because I'm like, acrylic paint, it automatically has oil in it, right? That's what I thought. But if anyone know anything else about the acrylic paint and oil, purchasing oil to put in your acrylic paint, please let me know. Like I say, I'm a beginner here, and this is my beginner tutorial. So I just wanted to point that out today before we start the segment Painting with the Goddess. But inexpensive brushes. If many of us, we're just starting out on YouTube, and we don't have the necessary components like so many other people have, but use what you got. I'm doing fine with the little I have. So, and I hope you all, can see that and see I enjoy being on the YouTube channel as well. And I want to thank YouTube for giving us outlet to do this things like these here. But inexpensive paintbrushes are fine until you can get a better set. So let me put these all away. You guys, I feel so good this morning. Oh, I feel good all over. I feel good, yeah, all over. So let's get with this painting, all right? Okay. And okay, the painting from last week, you guys, I'm going to get ready to get rid of this, to do something else special next week. My grandchildren know about all the painting I've been doing, and they're like, Grandma, can you send them now? I'm like, oh, no. That's the present really for Kwanzaa or Christmas, you know, that's coming up. So I'm trying to get, 8 paintings together. And I want to start by filling in more of the white flowers and getting like a shadow on the side. So I'm using a gray silver like paint. Actually, oh yes, I wanted to talk about this too. A palette. It's tear off palette pads. You get these from Amazon. I got it from Amazon. They're called Eloise, and it comes with the kit, the Eloise kit, painting kit. It came with some canvases, paint brushes, the easel that I have here. It came with all that. But they're rip-off palettes. When you get finished, you just rip them off. But actually, you guys, let me tell you, ripping paper off all the time. We're trying to preserve the planet. By ripping paper all the time and putting it in the garbage, I don't think that's a good thing. So I'm going to find something, maybe glass or plastic, that I can just rinse off when I'm finished with it, So you guys let me know if where I can get those from, okay? All right. Again, yes, paper palette. Very inexpensive. Okay, let's start on a fresh palette. And we'll paint the brushes. Okay, what paintbrush did I use? And always have paper towel handy. I hope you all seen that information I gave you about the expensive and inexpensive brushes. Don't matter when you're starting out. If you love what you're doing, believe me, you can make do with it. So, just like me. Painting with a goddess is a tutorial for beginners. So I'm using here just gray, the name regular gray. So let me push this back just a little, you guys. Oh, you all look so wonderful today. Thank you for being here. Okay. I'm going to be using some of the white too, because like I said, I want to finish this painting up to go to the next one. And that's next week. So you guys stay tuned next week. Every week, Friday around this time, a little earlier or so, I come on. And if you're not a fan of mine, please become a fan of mine. Hit the red subscribe button down below and wait for the notification bell. And hit the bell if you want to see me sometimes or all the time. Just push whatever. It's all good. Okay, you guys? Okay, let's start with gray. Like I said, this is basic gray. And this is what I'm going to be putting in my shadow. And I'm using a flathead paintbrush, but it has an angle. So that angle gives me a good detail on his shadow. So, all right. Do them right quick. You don't have to be here all day. I just messed up this. Wipe it up. That's all. See, that's what I'm saying. I noticed that inexpensive brushes, they don't work as well. But like I said, it's okay. Work with your hair you have, and this is a beginner's tutorial, and you guys understand that. Let me bring it over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. You see the shadows? That's what I'm putting in, the shadows. I want to say hello to my beautiful grandchildren. I love you, and Grandma be up soon to see you all. Yes, the inexpensive brushes work pretty good. I'm not going to say they're perfect, but because I do see some faults they have, I can feel when I'm using them, so, and I can see the results too. But that's the thing about painting. Excuse me. All right, I'm back. But that's the thing about painting. To me, I don't want to be perfect. I want to see flaws because there's flaws in the human trajectory. So, you know, yeah, we humans are poor at design. Yes. We need to go back to the drawing board. And another thing, let me give a shout out to the gods. Thank you to the gods. I'm so humble. You've been helping me so greatly. You know, thank you to the gods and goddesses. I'm forever, eternal, grateful. That moment, let's get back. Yes. He's the kind of guy that will say, hey baby, let's get away. Let's go somewhere far where I don't care. He's the kind of guy that you share your everything. You trust your heart, share all of your love till death do us part. Yeah. I wanna be what he wants when he wants it and whenever he needs it. Yeah. When he's lonesome and feel left out, I'll be there to please him. Loving him a little bit more each day turns me right on when I hear him say, yeah. Hey baby, let's get away. Let's go somewhere far. Baby, can we? Yeah, I don't care wherever you go. I wanna be there. See what painting does? It calms you, gives you a bright perspective on life and everything. All right, that's it with the gray. Let's use some white. Okay, the titanium white. I want to make it a little bit more fuller. So far you guys look. This is you see, it's coming along. It's a beautiful. I don't know which one of my grandchildren is gonna get this, but the girls, I know they're gonna fight over it. So that's why next week I'm making something prettier. I have three girls. You remember how I told you to make the flowers? Just take the brush, blot up, blot up, blot up, blot up. You make about 5 petals. Blot. Sometimes I make 3 because I don't want everything to mimic, but spring is in the air too. I'm so glad about that. And yesterday when I was fooling around with the painting, I did fill it in with the I filled the flowers in with some green paint. You know, can you tell that? See how it's coming along, you guys? And, oh yes, and I put some shadows, some gray around the crows. You see that? Look at that. So after this segment is over, I do go to the painting and I finish it up. So I want to finish this up so I can start a new canvas. These are presents for my grandchildren. if you give the children something from the heart and is homemade, as a painting, a drawing, something that you made, some kind of craft, they appreciate it more. I should have done this to my children years ago, but then again, I'm like, I think I did. You know, at one time, I made something, but if I'm wrong, they will let me know. You know, no, ma, you never did. So, young men and women, and the wiser ones, you are tuned in to Painting with the Guys. And you guys, I'm going to have to leave you right now, but I want to say love and light. Stay tuned every Friday around this time. I am Dorothy Hopkins, aka Fatima, and I will see you next week. You guys, if you're not a fan, push that red subscribe button down below and become one. I love each and every one of you.